Hi, I'm Christine. I'm 54 years old. I live in the UK. I originally came from the Caribbean and settled in the UK. My plans to have a baby was always late in life, at the age maybe of 40 or so. So my husband and I tried for a good few years and nothing happened. So at around 48 we looked into IVF. So we started off in Cyprus, and quite a good few times we've tried, about say maybe 4 or 5 times, and of course it didn't really work. So I was quite deflated, and how you would feel like lots of money has gone down the drain every time you do an IVF and it didn't work. Plus you feel, what can I say, you feel depressed, you feel just like not leaving the house, and everybody have kids all around them and you don't have any, and that's now your great desire, because that's now what you want. You want your baby and that's all you can think about. Anyway, after a good few tries, I met a Nigerian girl in Cyprus, and she was actually doing IVF here as well. So we got talking and everything, and we exchanged numbers at the airport, and then we said goodbye. So a couple of weeks later, we wanted to know how we got on, whether we were successful with our IVF at that point or not. So I wasn't successful, and then she phoned me and said she wasn't successful either. And we, what can we do? We consoled each other, and then off we went about our own business. I think 9 months later she called me and she said, Christine, sister, you've got to try IVF again in Nigeria, in Nisa Premier Hospital. I said, why? What's so good about that hospital? And what's the difference? Cyprus, Nigeria, Spain, all the same. So what's so good about Nisa Premier? She said, well, sister, I'm 20 weeks pregnant and I'm expecting twins. I'm like, what? Oh my God, congratulations. I was delighted for her. And she said, so you must try now. I said, no, sister, don't ever talk to me about IVF now, because it's used up all my money. It's like I've done it 5 times, put my body through all the medication and everything. No, I think it was maybe 2 months later, she called again, my friend. I said, hello, how is your pregnancy? Oh, good, sister. But what about you? I said, no. If you only talk to me about IVF, I won't speak to you. And she said, sister, maybe it's not your time yet. So of course she said goodbye again. And this time it started getting me thinking, I wonder if Nisa Premier could work for me as well. But never mind, I just carried on with my life. Then of course another call from my good friend. So this time I was a bit more lenient and a bit more relaxed. So I said, okay, tell me about Nisa Premier Hospital. I said reluctantly to her, tell me. And she said, God is telling her to give me all of the information, and let's see what happens. So anyway, she gave me the information, and she gave me Sister Grace's contact number for Nisa Premier Hospital. So a couple of months later, I actually phoned Sister Grace, and what a lovely woman she was. From then, I felt so relaxed. We just gelled, and from then on, meeting Sister Grace was one of the best things that happened. She talked me through the IVF, and she told me about the success rate, and I'm still thinking in the back of my mind, maybe it might not work. And of course, on the first day I came for my scan to check my endometrium thickness, and that was going well. And Sister Grace talked me through the whole thing of what will be happening while I stayed in Nigeria, in Abuja. And I did the IVF transfer in 2018, and I have a 2-year-old son. He's coming up to 3 years. And I couldn't be more delighted with Nisa Premier. So that itself speaks for itself. my experience with Nisa Premier is really one of great joy. I never expected to have a baby after all of that IVF treatment and everything, but I got success, and totally happy, totally blissful. I love Nisa Premier Hospital, that's all I've got to say. And so this is my little son, Ethan Ramsey. Yes, he will be coming up to 3 years old in April, the 1st of April. And I couldn't be more happy to have my little bundle of joy. Yeah. If you wanted to try Nisa Premier IVF, go for it. Don't be stubborn like me and wait for quite a long while. Just do it. Do it. And you will see the difference. You will see the success. And I'm here again. And we will see what happens this time.